Well, afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing, cupcakes? And you, Koi Beginners, I see you. Well, I got to be honest, folks. My phone hasn't stopped since yesterday. Vince, can you help me understand why there's two types of Costia? Hang on, let me turn this air pump off a second. I've been cleaning the Easy Pod for the skimmer. Can you explain to me where there's how there's two types of Costia? No, there isn't two types of Costia cupcakes. There is just Costia. Right, let's get to one thing. This is my step-by-step advanced koi diagnosis treatments by Duncan Griffiths. Yeah? Where are we? The life cycle of Costia is such that it is entirely possible to irradiate Costia in one chemical pass. This is due to the fact that Costia reproduces by binary fusion or binary fission split, so we have no emerging cysts or eggs to consider. Well, I haven't got a fucking clue what binary fission is, but I know for a fact in 20 years I've never heard of two types of Costia, but we will continue. Symptoms may include overproduction of mucus, koi resting on the bottom, fatigue, heavy mortality, gasping at aeration point. Very often Costia are associated with KHV, as they are often seen as secondary infector to the virus and an opportunist. When Costia feeds, it attaches to the host by its mouth and feeds on the fish, true parasite. At other times, it will be free swimming in both on and off the fish. Identification is by microscope, examining the cuticle at minimum of 100 times, preferred 400 times. Costia is characterized by the shape and behavior pattern. Shape is like a kidney bean or a comma and very small in size. It is most commonly seen in the rivulets of running in between clusters of mucus on the slide. Costia has an extremely agitated flicking, tumbling action and will bounce in and out of the field of view. Having seen so many failed treatments for Costia, malachite green and formalin combination using the dosage rates found under white spot in this book here. Where was I? But with only two sequential treatments, it is very effective. Usually Costia is gone by the first pass. The second mops up any stragglers indeed. And then he goes on to about the dosages for malachite and formalin. Now, I do appreciate that Duncan's book is fairly old. So, I went on to the internet. And this is a page called Pond Life. Look, and it says Costia, not two types of Costia, just one type Costia. Right, and I'm not going to read you the whole page, but it's just these two bits here. Now I'll spin you around so you can see what I'm reading. Right, if we go down to here, you've gone about the shape and stuff, I've already covered that one, but this one here is occasionally found in small numbers on the skin and gills of healthy fish without causing any harm, and lives on the cellular debris that the natural defences of the host appear to keep the population reduced to an acceptable level. So, going back to something I said months ago, you will always find something in your pond, whether it be a little bit of Costia, a fluke, you just like parameters. You're never ever going to get a zero ammonia and zero nitrate, zero nitrates. It's just never going to happen. Right, so I digress. Let's get back to the next bit. I can't pronounce that, so we'll just call it by what we know it as an Costia. Costia is a serious threat when it becomes established in large numbers and refers to a parasitic existence. This normally happens when the host's defences are overwhelmed. In other words, when they get stressed. Fuck. Yeah? Layman's terms. Right? Defences are overwhelmed by other factors such as overcrowding, low oxygen, poor quality, and other parasitic infections. And yes, it will attack the gills. Yes, it will. Yes, it will kill quickly if not treated appropriately. In almost 20 years that I've been keeping koi, I've never known Costia to force koi to break out in ulcers. But Tinternet and a very, very trusted book doesn't say that there is internal Costia or external Costia. It is just Costia, folks. So I hope this helps everyone out there with their confusion. There is only one type of Costia, and that is Costia. So I'm going to pop this one out now, and then I'll get back to my usual what I've been up to.
Ooh. That's all, cupcakes.